Fudge!
Can we pick different colors, maybe?
Sure.
We've been having a hard time with these colors lately.
Sable, question. Did you ever end up doing anything with Palmer? Ooh, plaid. That's not bad. What would be plaid?
Red and black.
Red and black. Do you want to do that? Can you run as black, or would you hate yourself?
Me to run as black?
I wouldn't mind it.
I could also do like that.
Navy. Sure. This red or that red?
Do the brighter one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Meowsticks, get out of here with your evil. Why would you wish that upon us?
What was I just saying? Yeah. Sable, did you ever end up doing anything with Palmer? Because I know he had asked about somebody to translate Japanese stuff, and I think I poked you about that. But then I have no idea what happened from there. I also have no idea what he wanted translated, so maybe it was not even a little bit your thing. Okay. Am I surprised? Not entirely. Thank you for reaching out, though. Yeah, probably. I would bet it had something to do with Beyond the Beyond. That's the game he's been grinding a lot lately. He's doing the thing where he's trying to get partner, so he's just playing the same game for like 8 hours a day, every day.
Because that's how you get partner.
Because that's how you get partner. And the game is Beyond the Beyond, which is... what did somebody said it was the first JRPG on the PlayStation?
I think someone in our chat told
Was
us
it? Yeah, I think somebody in here told me that. But he plays the Japanese version of the game.
I know someone who just did that. They just got partner yesterday.
Yeah, they did. Partner Abomination 1212. Soon to be Bomb Bomb, apparently. Unless he's joking about that.
Yeah, I don't think he's joking
but
about
I'm
that.
I'm into it. I really like Bomb Bomb.
He said it sounds friendly.
And
he doesn't want to be A-bomb.
Yeah, I get that. I'm really looking forward to every single time I see his username thinking bitty bitty bomb bomb.
Bitty bitty bum bum.
Oh, gross.
A bitty, a bum bum. I sing that to our child all the time because I call her Beady. I mean, I call her many things.
We
but
have
one
so
of the
many
things I
nicknames
call
for
her
her.
is Beady. There was one day we listened to it, listened to Selena on repeat for 6 hours in a row.
Oh, she loves it.
Loves that heckin' song. Cada vez. Oh no! I haven't done my Duolingo yet today.
I didn't know you did Duolingo.
I have been for the last week and a half or so. I missed a couple days ago, lost my streak. Just been annoyed at how little Spanish I remember. So I've been trying to brush up a little.
A beady, a bam bam.
A beady. That's what she does. A beady, a bam bam.
Oh no!
That was so risky.
Sorry, fam.
I can't believe you.
Oh, and we're separate.
It's fine. That's fine. There's no reason not to be. I didn't jump, but I don't need to go as far as you.
Just posted a response? Okay.
Yeah, I have it open. I haven't gotten to read it yet. Looks like the whole first page is him saying, by the way, I would never touch someone like that. I think I just said it's written in there as a footnote, but it shouldn't be. Which I kind of agree. That seems like an awfully big thing to just throw in there as a last sentence.
Yeah, I'm staying out of that one, I think.
Yeah. I have a lot of thoughts, but I don't think I need to share any of them.
Yeah, other people will say everything that I am thinking, I'm sure, and I don't know either one of them at all.
No thoughts, only speed. Good idea, Doom. I like how you think. I mean, I like how you speed. What?
I like that. It's pretty good.
Thanks. It's like I'm smart or something. Ah! Right? Yeah, that's... Uh-huh. Like, really detailed things about everything else, and then just, by the way, someone touched my boob once. End of sentence. Moved on. IDK. That one felt weird. I mean, obviously, if it's true, it's a problem. But the lack of detail there compared to everything else is odd. But I have no real horse in the race, and I know nothing, so.
Jon Snow.
Just love my white eyes just in the darkness. Whee!
You're like the yarn Batman.
I am Batman. I am the knight.
You know what? I'm looking forward to the
What's his name?
Why can't I remember his name?
The guy from Twilight. Robert
Yeah,
Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. Thank you.
Nope.
Hang on. I'm really looking forward to the Robert Pattinson Batman. I think it'll be really good.
I watched them both, but not a lot. I will say, I mean, Pooh raises a lot of money for really good causes and is not afraid to speak out about political things, which I think is cool.
It's a fine time.
But I do not know him as a human or a friend, so...
I feel like a slow bucket. Probably 606, something like that.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's average,
Literally
apparently.
average.
Yeah. There you go. Exactly average. And our chapter 1 average is really good. I'm actually kind of shocked that our chapter 2 is down into 1730s. That's a pretty damn good chapter 2. I mean, the whole thing is really good. A low 104 average is absurd. Oh, you got on me.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
You're trying to not play the game?
No, I'm trying to read this.
Now would be an excellent time to read donations. Because we're
Hanging out for 2 straight
a
minutes.
minute 10 into the segment and have taken 6 steps. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I hope that everybody comes out of it whole. Put it that way. Okay, you're gonna need to play.
Yep.
I'm unwilling to say anything that would ever cast any negative light
On someone speaking
on
out.
someone speaking out against any sort of abuse, particularly a woman speaking out against some form of abuse, particularly against a man, because
God knows that's hard. And no woman would willingly do that just for fun. Well, few women would willingly do that just for fun.
and the reality is, if someone is going to be the victim of abuse, it is overwhelmingly going to be a woman.
Yep.
And that abuse is overwhelmingly going to be at the hands of a man. So
And also, in this case, someone doesn't have to mean to cause harm to cause harm.
exactly.
And I think that's important to remember.
Welcome back.
How'd you feel about it, Meow? I think it kind of confirmed how I already felt. Honestly. I think she genuinely feels how she feels and has every right to. And I think he never meant it to feel that way. And ultimately, I think it is a very sad miscommunication.
It initially seemed to me, I have not read his response. Oh, son of a bitch. It initially seemed to me like someone who was very blind to his privilege and its effects on others. So there's that. Damn, man.
It's not good. And I just worry that in saying that, it'll sound like I'm saying she has no right to say the things she's saying, and
Right.
I don't want to say that.
Yeah, I think what I want to kind of get across is I think there are not all abuse is equal.
Right.
You know, I objectively, Fiend is a victim here, and is owed an apology, and like, end of story, because Fiend was hurt, and no one gets to say that she wasn't.
Right.
But I did not come away from that like I did with, like, the Caleb Hart stuff.
Or the Dode stuff.
Or the
where I was
Dode
like,
stuff.
I am not speaking to anyone who speaks to Dode. I'm done.
Right. Yeah, you read that, and you come away from that, or you should at least come away from that thinking, well, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
With that, I was like, oh, this is just... I read it, and I think this is just a really unfortunate situation. And I feel bad for Fiend.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is probably just he has never considered that with his privilege, the things he says might come across differently than if he did not have that privilege. And because he has it, he should maybe be more mindful. Right? I think he's just never really done that self-reflection.
Well, he's never had to.
Right, and I get it. It's really a hard thing to do. I'm sure I'm still blind to some of my privilege, right? But I would hope that my friends would do a better job of letting me know when I'm being stupid.
You're welcome.
Or causing them harm and pain, right?
That was clutch AF, by the way. Oh, Jesus.
I also hope I would do a better job of listening when someone messages me in the first place. But I don't think I took her message as strongly as maybe she thought it came across. So. You weren't close enough yet.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be another subpar chapter 2.
Every chapter 2 is subpar, honestly.
Not all of them.
Most of them. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think he tends to be pretty abrasive and sarcastic And I think a lot of us are, and then at some point we all kind of realize, maybe my friends don't think that's as funny as I think it is. And we kind of have to deal with that. And I think he hasn't had to deal with that yet. And the harm that that abrasiveness has caused is absolutely real. Of course it is. I just think there's a difference in how I'm going to respond to that versus when it came out that Dode was a literal rapist.
Yep. Well, and the Caleb Hart thing, I think, is a decent comparison here, because I think most of the time, this is a generalization. It's obviously not a black and white situation. I think most of the time, people who are like legit abusers know that they're abusers, and the stuff like from that situation, all of the actions and behaviors and patterns and habits
of Caleb,
screamed abuse.
Or manipulator.
Right. Whereas this was manipulative and probably psychologically abusive to an extent, but I did not get the impression that it was
on purpose,
out of malice.
Way? Yeah, out of malice. Just ignorance. I think it was ignorance more than anything.
Yeah, 100% Sable. Yeah, you're completely right.
I'm just really curious to see how the community deals with kind of this.
Close.
It stayed close.
Yep.
You know, like the community did a really good job of canceling Dode and saying we're not dealing with Dode.
Yep.
On the large.
Yep.
But I don't think that this is as black and white a situation, and so I'm curious to see what the fallout from it looks like in a month.
And Pooh Bear is a... I mean, Dode is not a small streamer, but Pooh Bear is on another level.
Right.
I think it's... If this were, / if this is...
Yeah, you should go.
Yeah.
We'll try sometime.
A situation where it is, in fact, something that heinous, it's going to be harder to make him go away.
But again, is it really that heinous? And does it deserve to be treated as that heinous? I don't know. I don't know the answers to these questions.
Not my position. But
I
again,
don't know him. Exactly.
But again, I am unwilling to say anything or imply anything that would cause anyone to have any questions about
if you support women.
Yeah.
Victims? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Believe victims. Period. End of story.
Yep. Absolutely. I think we as a society on a macro scale need to get better at figuring out that there's a level between he said something that made me uncomfortable once. And he always says things that make me uncomfortable. And he touched me once, and he always makes me physically uncomfortable. Right? Like, those are 4 very different situations that I think a lot of the time in situations like this get treated very similarly. But they're not necessarily the same. Right? And I'm not even necessarily, like, focusing on the physical stuff that she talked about, but just in general, right? Like, there's a big difference between sometimes he makes me uncomfy and I genuinely think he is a master manipulator. And I don't think we're good at finding the where on that sliding scale people go and dealing with it appropriately.
The internet's not very good at shades of gray and there you go. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Nuance.
So, like, I guess I don't think either of us are deeply concerned about either of them as people.
Or the situation,
the
quality of their character.
Well, yes.
I'm concerned about Feeney.
Well, I mean, of course. But I'm more not like, oh my god, I love Feeney. I stand for Feeney, or vice versa, right? I don't think we're, like, deeply invested in the drama right now. And I think a lot of the conversation that we've been having is because we've talked about this on a bigger scale, and a more public scale before.
Yeah, I think my stance on it right now is Feeney is objectively a victim and is owed an apology and some way to be made whole again. However, I hate saying however.
I know.
At the same time, it does not appear to me to be of the same scale as something like Dode.
Exactly. And I hope
but it doesn't need to be.
No, of course not. She is just as...
Did you not grab L right away?
No, I usually give you a yarn to make sure you're long
Okay,
enough.
it was really late.
Yeah, it was a little later than normal.
But it doesn't need to be. It's a situation that affects her, and
Right,
it is important to her, period, end of story.
And everyone should support her.
Yes.
But that doesn't necessarily mean everyone needs to unsub from him in order to support her.
It's kind of like, to use completely unrelated examples, and I think there was a celebrity like Matt Damon maybe or something who said something to this effect and caught a lot of heat for it because it was sort of right in the middle of the Hollywood being embroiled and all of this stuff. But oh god, who's the Guardians of the Galaxy guy?
Oh, yeah.
Nathan Gunn, is that right?
Yeah.
Hedgehog. What he did, made some like horrible tweets and jokes and stuff, is bad, and he deserves to have some blowback because of that. It is not in the same stratosphere as Harvey Weinstein.
Right. But for some reason we're treating them exactly
and
the
a lot of people treat them as if they are essentially the same thing.
Exactly.
And that's, to me, not necessary
Which is
or
why I say
even
we've
really
kind of
okay.
had this conversation before.
Yeah,
in
this
a
is
bigger
not
scale.
Yeah, this is not a new conversation to be having. Whatever, I don't know. But also, maybe I'm completely off base here, because what do I know? I'm a straight white man. I've never had to deal with sexual harassment, and probably will never have to deal with sexual harassment, or any form of physical, mental, psychological, emotional abuse. So I'm talking out of my ass here.
You take care of kids who have been, though.
Yes. Yeah, I work very closely and care about and know a lot of people who have dealt with a lot of this kind of stuff.
I don't know why I'm still nervous if you're going to make that jump. I don't know that you've ever not made it all the way to the log.
Well, thanks for jinxing it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I guarantee you I missed it at ESA now.
Nah. No way.
In my casual, I missed it. And when we first started speedrunning it... Yeah, sorry. And when we first started speedrunning it, I think I'd miss it quite a bit.
Is that why I'm still nervous?
Probably, yeah. I used to miss it a lot, and then I realized all I have to do is jump late.
Okay. Oh, you know what I don't miss? The double zoop.
Right?
But man, the double zoop was cool at the time. Wasn't it?
Yeah. I'm so happy that we figured it out, too.
Anyway, how are we all?
An old solution for that puzzle, an old solution for the puzzle we just did, involved a zoop and then a checkpoint reset, or did we not? Because we got tangled, right?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Yeah.
We both had to do...
I think it was only sometimes a checkpoint
Okay,
reset.
we both had to do a zoop from the same place, but we both had to do it. We had to,
We had to switch places.
Yeah.
Because we both have to touch that checkpoint.
Yeah, there's a checkpoint that both of us have to touch.
Thanks, Riles.
And there was a video on Twitter, like a really short clip on Twitter
of someone doing it.
From somebody. I still don't think anybody knows who.
Yeah, it's not a runner that still runs the game, as far as we know.
It was tweeted out by somebody who was not the person who did it. So I don't know where the video came from. I don't know who the runner was, but it was...
But it only showed the second zoop.
It only showed the second zoop.
And we didn't know that.
There was no commentary. The game was in French.
Uh-huh.
I have no idea who it was.
So it was just a zoop, and then they checkpoint restarted, and then it worked? And we were all like, what?
Yeah, and so we spent a really long time trying to figure out how it worked, and Ray and I eventually cracked the code.
We both had to zoop. How are we all? Meowsticks asks. And thank you all for indulging us in our conversation. I'm tired. I did take a nap this afternoon. But it wasn't the same as just like sleeping in and then having a productive afternoon, which is what I wanted to do.
Oh, it's close. This will be a really good time. I don't think it's going to be gold because our gold is
Really fast.
really fast. I don't think it can get much faster than 638 right now. Like
No, I
maybe
think all our golds are pretty close.
if we wanted to like really optimize this, you could probably get it down to a 635, maybe a 630.
Maybe 630. Yeah, there are definitely little things that we could change.
But 638 is real damn fast. That basically tied it, I think.
Hey, Ralph. You need a bath.
Oh god, yeah, he does. Ralph smells, y'all.
We started letting Ralph go to doggy daycare, and he's been in a better mood, but now he reeks.
And we used to give him pretty regular baths just at home with us, but now that we have a toddler, it's impossible. Because it's very much a two-person job, because he's a 60-pound dog who hates baths.
Yep.
And there is a local place we can take him to get baths, but it's not cheap for starters, and it's also just I hate doing anything that requires me interacting with people. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
You're a good boy, Ralphie.
Suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Maybe we'll get him a bath before my parents come, if they're coming up.
Yeah.
Spring break.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
You did it! I'm so proud.
Thank you. It's harder than it looks, okay?
We did watch the pickle video. Ryan is one of his top Patreon
Yeah,
supporters.
I'm a jorts enthusiast.
So we got the behind the scenes video, which is longer than the pickle
Yep,
video.
the behind the scenes video is longer than the actual video. Oh, please don't be a tangle. Cool.
It's like just soundless videos of him out in the fields dancing. And then Karen goes, "There's a guy walking behind you if you care about it." And he just kind of turns around and he's like, and keeps dancing. It's pretty great.
It is. It's glorious. The best money I ever spent.
Hey, Mavi, thank you for the luck. Okay. Phew.
He also got a new camera.
Yes, he did. He's also working on a camera with the old tape camera. Sorry, working on a video.
Yeah, so when he left Polygon, he had to send the vast majority of his stuff back. But they let him keep...
Basically everything from the 90s video.
Yeah, the VHS recorder. Oh. And the VHS TV. Or not VHS TV, the CRT television that he used for the video.
Yes, save.
So he's working on a video...
Using the old tape recorder.
Yeah, using the VHS tape recorder. And it sounds like it's going to be amazing and perfect in every way. Don't fall.
Me? Fall? On this screen? Only all the time.
Oh, no. Oh, sweet. Okay.
That was close.
No, because I landed like as far to the right as you could possibly stand on that thing. So that's why I said that.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I know. Don't worry, I thought it was happening. Decent swing.
Yeah, I need to figure out. I mean, I don't need to. It is what it is. But a small optimization would be to figure out the right kind of timing for that when I should swing and be able to not have to run into the tree there, stuff like that.
Right, but also you want to get as far as you can, as fast as you can.
Right.
Yeah. I think that was probably pretty close.
Yeah, I hit a little early.
Right, but then you got to go with the tree, so I don't think you got there any later. What an amazing fish. That's the word I'm going to use. What an amazing fish. It's not the word that came to my mind at first.
What fish? What are we talking about?
Twizz's fish.
Oh God.
Did you even realize that was a fish?
No.
I
I
think
hate
it's
it.
blobfish. Is that right? Is it blobfish?
I hate it, Twiz. All right, you ready?
No,
Get on the lily pad,
I'm swimming!
please.
I'm trying!
You gotta play again, like right now.
I hated that so much. I was swimming! I quit. Never playing this game again. Hated it. Hated it a lot.
That was weird.
What a save. One fish!
This is one fish, Riles. I say multiple turkeys because I just don't see how the turkey could get around some of the barriers that we have to go through. And it appears to come from like different directions every time. But the fish could easily get to us from wherever it is.
What? I don't know. It's only gonna be like 20 minutes longer than estimate. Don't worry about it.
This is fine. This will still be gold. I think this might be a very small gold.
How?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
How? That was trash. It should not be gold.
I think I did that math right. If one fish, then one turkey. Someone,
I think so.
Will someone ban Riles, please?
No.
They can't. He's a mod.
I know.
I also don't know if there are any other mods here right now.
Me. I'm here right now.
Yeah, but you're busy running the game.
Eh.
Allegedly.
Am I? I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah.
How?
Your guess is as good as mine,
That
man.
makes no sense. That was not a good chapter. I almost died in the fish. It took us like 4 tries to get out of the boathouse. I see who it is.
You are the Zooping Queen. Young and sweet, only 17. So I went down a mini YouTube hole today, desperately seeking good a cappella performances, not necessarily arrangements, because the arrangement itself is fairly basic. Like, it doesn't take very much to do a good one. But good a cappella performances of all these things that I've done by the Killers. Because I have always thought that that would make a wicked awesome a cappella song. Could not find a good performance of it.
Which song by the Killers?
All these things that I've done. You're not moving the thing.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Did I just tangle us? We're good. We're good. We're good. Ah, and I bit the lip of that thing.
Yep. Hope everyone likes my messy bun.
Why wouldn't they like your messy bun? Your messy bun is glorious.
So the messy bun exists because when your hair gets really long, it gets really heavy. And putting it on the back of my head gives me a headache. But if I pile it on top, then it's just gravity. And then it doesn't bother me. As opposed to like in the back here, it like pulls on all my hair. But if I just pile it right here, it doesn't hurt.
There you go.
So it looks terrible, and I've accepted that.
Twiz, get out.
So I make it as ugly as I can on purpose. Just so everyone knows. If anyone's ever been like, ugh, I like that Ray, but man, her hair. Look, I would go get it cut, but I'm not seeing people. It's 2020, so... Plus. 2020 plus.
2020 plus.
2020 new game plus. Damn. When do you think we'll start getting research on if we can still transmit it or not after we're vaccinated?
I don't know why.
Because I would love to get a haircut. And I'm gonna be vaccinated in a month. But I don't want to get you sick. So... No, I knew 2021 wouldn't be better. Yeah, dude, it's been more than a year for me too.
I mean,
I got it cut to like here a year ago. Like short.
I got my hair cut on Saturday.
I cut his hair on Saturday, that's true.
I think there's a chance...
Close.
I think there's a chance that like the last 2 months of 2021 could be okay.
Yeah, I think the end of the year could be alright. Nice, Riles. So she'll get to take care of you with a really sore arm.
Yeah.
Are you taking the day off after I get my second shot?
Should I?
You might. I mean, I might not be able to parent.
Oh.
I'm gonna cancel my lessons. It's kind of my plan.
Because the anticipation is that you're going to be pretty sick?
Yeah. I think enough people are pretty sick with the second one that I would rather just cancel my lessons and not risk it.
Right.
Right? You guys, COVID was gone by Easter last year, didn't you know?
Yeah, like a miracle.
Like a miracle, it'll be gone by Easter.
One day it just disappeared.
Can you believe that's a real thing he actually tried to say?
Fuck that dude, man.
Oh. Look, is our current president like a god among men? Of course not. But is he so much better than that? I work at a school, and our county is really, I mean, I think the whole country right now, at least, is saying that they are really prioritizing schools because they want kids to go back to school. And basically the only way to do that without causing a riot is to vaccinate teachers.
And I'm not.
Yeah, he isn't getting his.
I'm not getting vaccinated.
Yeah, Riles and his wife both work in schools. So.
I work at a school, but I work in the IT department.
Oh, I work at a school, and Riles and I both work at a school in a classroom with kids who are singing. So the school put us pretty close to the top of the priority line.
Priority line.
Yeah.
Front of the line.
You know what?
Top of the list.
You know what?
You know what?
My wife's husband got one, but he works at a hospital, so that's how he got his.
Someday we're just gonna stop explaining that you're not actually married to a woman, and people, like new people, are gonna be like, "Did she just have her wife?"
No, I'm bi. I'm not poly.
Is
Look,
that person next to her?
Poly is not my queer.
Is that person next to her a woman?
My wife's husband, though. That makes no sense.
Is that chubby man actually a woman? Are they Mormons?
You're doing the what's his name?
Are they reverse Mormons?
What's his name?
Jim Gaffigan.
Thank you.
And after you said that the first
already doing
time,
that voice again.
After you said that the first time, I amped it up a little bit on purpose. Oh, he's doing the voice again. How long is this?
Oh, I haven't heard of Jim Gaffigan bit in a long time.
I love Jim
need to
Gaffigan
fix
so
that soon.
much.
He has like 6 kids in a 2-bedroom apartment.
I think it's 5, but yes.
5 is like 6. It's the same thing.
Same thing.
If I've learned anything from having a toddler, 5 is basically 6.
If you've learned anything from having one child.
No, I just mean like in terms of counting. I've learned how to count from a child. Here's how our child counts. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20.
Yeah. Yeah, she can count to our 2-year-old can count. She's almost 3,
Almost
but
3,
she is still technically 2. Can count to 20, except she skips 15 and 17.
Every single time.
Every single time.
11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20.
I still think that's kind of impressive.
Oh, did you really? Oh, no. There was a summer that I was working at, like, music camp at the one that was run by our alma mater. And there was a choir grad student there who was just doing summers for as long as he could. And he was Mormon. And we always said he had, like, the most Mormon smile. And I didn't know that was a thing, but it absolutely is a thing, isn't it? Like, I can picture it.
I know a lot of Mormons that I really, really like.
They're good people. One-on-one, you know what?
I have a lot of problems with the theology of the Church of Latter-day Saints. But every single Mormon...
And the way that they are raised is an issue.
Every single Mormon I know is very nice.
Very nice.
I don't like every single Mormon I know.
And I don't trust their niceness. But that might just be me being from Kansas, and I don't trust any of our niceness.
Yeah, I don't like them all, but they're all very nice. And some of them I like very much. Got it. I can take a third try.
Kansas nice. Speaking of,
Bow, 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 bow.
I've been doing PT for a couple months for a thing. Oh, we sing that song all the time in here, Steve. All the time, constantly. We sing that at least once a stream.
Hello, my name is Elvin
But I've been
White.
doing PT for a little while, and I
would like to share with you this most amazing
it's a whole thing.
book.
But I went in last time, and she said, "How are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I'm here." And she went, "Oh, that bad, huh?" I was like, if that isn't the most Kansas thing I've ever heard. Because that was exactly how I meant it. Right? That's exactly how I meant it. And she just knew that. She was like, "How you doing?" I was like, "Well, I'm here." And she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?" So if you know anyone from our part of the country and they ever say something like that, and you from your part of the country are like, "Cool, I'm glad you're here," you're wrong. And they actually just admitted that they want to die.
Yeah.
It just gave me such joy that that was her response, and I was like, "Yeah, you get it. You're from here, okay." But also the fact that she just like actually said the words, because normally we euphemize the response also, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was very funny to me.
Euphemize, is that a word?
Why not? Euphemism. Make a euphemism about.
Steve, we also sing the I Believe song a lot.
I believe. All the time. Anytime anyone says I believe.
That in 1978 God changed his mind about black people. Black people. I love Avenue Q. I saw Avenue Q on Broadway in New York, actually. It's fantastic.
Okay, I messaged my brother. Twiz, are you still here? Are you listening? I messaged my brother who lives in Japan. And I said, "Please explain why this list of 3 soups has 4 soups on it." And he said, "I don't know, because people can't agree about it." And I said, "Well, that's silly." And he said he spoke to his father-in-law. And his father-in-law says...
That's dope, Steve.
There are a lot of top 3 lists that aren't just 3, because the best 3 title is a thing unto itself, so you can't change the number just because people don't agree on the 3. So they will occasionally include more than 3 in a list of best 3 to accommodate the difference of opinion between people's individuals' lists. but the top 3 is like the title of the best.
Okay.
So it is like a thing in Japan.
Okay. I know I ask this all the time, but this is like the loudest part of the game. How's the sound? Is the audio okay?
Okay. Come back.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Well, it's close to gold. Not gold, but
No.
10
It'll be
seconds
better
off
than
is not
average.
bad, okay? 12, 13, 14, 15 seconds off. Look, chapter 5 is hard and long.
No, this is a really good run. I mean, consider that our average is a 104.07.
Yeah.
We're almost a minute faster than that right now.
Yeah.
We are currently on PB pace. Oof.
Well, yeah, but we got...
If we run average the rest of the way, we will PB.
Yeah, but... It's 6 and 7, fam.
Yeah, but there's 40 seconds of time save against average in this one.
Yeah, but that means that our PB... Oh, but we're running against average.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Got it. I don't know what a Seattle
I don't
freeze
know
is.
what Seattle freeze is.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Spelling bee's good.
I don't know Spelling Bee. Like, I know of it, but I don't know any of the music from
My
it.
hometown theater did it one summer. I wasn't there that summer, but they did do it.
Dropping you.
Whee! Thank you. Because I really wanted to wee on the way down, and I shouldn't wee on that one. Nice. Cool.
No, what I really want to do someday, like, I will murder a man if I have to be in this show. I really, really want to do last 5 years.
That makes sense. Twiz.
Because of the boner scene.
Legally Blonde's a really good show too, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the music for Legally Blonde. I really like the music for School of Rock. I thought the School of Rock
Isn't School of Rock Andrew Lloyd Webber?
So good. Yes, and I'm so mad
Which is,
about it.
yeah, I'm mad about it because I hate
But
Andrew
it's
Lloyd Webber.
so good though.
And the forest is on fire.
Yep.
Why? Nobody knows.
Don't ask questions. Just accept. Okay, let's see if we can not suck in this next room.
Yeah, that'd be nice. No, I'm most concerned about log roll skip. I don't want to screw up log roll skip.
Fair.
I don't know if I know Matilda. I might know Matilda.
I know a little bit of Matilda. That's the year that the Tony's opener was all about all the kids.
Yeah.
Matilda was in that year. It's part of why I have that joke.
Oh, I died.
Okay, you're supposed to.
No, I'm not. I'm supposed to walk past it. But I got squished.
But we don't get to listen to music anymore, so.
Yeah, we listen to Coco Melon now.
And that's it. If we listen to anything else, our child says, I don't like this.
We listened to something yesterday that I think she kind of liked.
On Children.
Oh, yeah.
The Sweet Honey in the Rock. And she allowed us to listen to it, yes. I don't think she liked it, but she did allow us to listen to it. Yeah, every now and then I can get like one song in before she goes, Coco Melon, please.
Mom, this is not what we agreed upon.
Dude, when I went up with her after she woke up from her nap, when I was sitting on bed with her, and then she looked at me, she said, can you please go open my curtains? And she like said the whole sentence, and she used please.
Nice.
And asked it as a question. So Riles, oh no.
Your dog hates choral music? That's weird.
That is a problem for
Ralph
you.
could care less about music.
I have a student whose dog like howls anytime she practices piano.
Well, that I could see.
Not when they sing, not when they listen to other instruments. Only piano. Like to the point that they called a dog trainer a couple years ago about it. Got a bonus.
Did we really?
Yeah. That's really funny though, Riles. I mean, it's terrible for you on a day-to-day basis. But it is very funny.
Tragic comedy. Okay, everybody, wish us luck.
Oh, Riles, did you hear that
Can we get some prayer emotes in the chat?
the director of the children's choir here is leaving? Half a step too far, huh?
I will take second try.
Yep. Yep, she's retiring. I can send you the press release about it if you want. After this, obviously. I think my director might consider applying. They haven't. They're hiring for it. So I can. The press release also has a link to the job listing.
You interested, Riles? Jesus.
No, you know Riles isn't doing here.
I know. I just want him to.
I know.
I want to be able to hang out with my brother again. Is
I
that so
know,
much
dude,
to ask?
I'm with you. What do you guys have left on your mortgages? 2 years or 3? Follow that. No thanks. Fair enough. Well, they're staying there at least until their mortgages are out of their loans.
Did you say 2 or 3 years?
Well, yeah,
the grants.
Yeah,
or
the
whatever.
grant stuff.
I was gonna say, add a 0 to that.
I'm not stupid.
I thought you were joking.
No, I meant the period where they need to keep their mortgages.
We've only got like 3 months left on my car payment.
My car payment. No, your car
My
payment.
car payment. Yours has got
A year.
A year or so, maybe closer to 2. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe closer to 2. I don't know. We can start putting more money in our 401k like adults.
Yep.
Although I heard today that Biden and Republican.
I don't know.
Who ran for president? And it's like
You had to
still
ask
in the
me.
Senate.
You had to ask me. Drop me.
Anyway, apparently a couple of the different plans that have been brought forward both include like monthly payments for families with children for a while.
Why can't I remember him? Because we were literally just talking about Mormons, and he's a Mormon.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
Why can't I remember his name?
I'm really glad you knew who I was talking about based on that.
Yeah, but
Romney!
Thank you. Jinx.
Man, it was just it was not gonna get there.
You guys remember in 2012 when we thought Romney was like
The worst.
the worst?
Our money. That is a pretty good, actually. Pretty good nickname.
And now he's like everybody's favorite Republican. Which I think is in part because I think he's leaving after this term.
So now he can do what
just
he
do whatever.
actually-
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants and
He
not
doesn't
what
have to care about the
not what
party
the
line.
party wants him to
Uh-huh.
do.
Which really says something about the state of politics, doesn't it? I
Mhm.
don't like it. You jumped later than normal. Scared me.
Well, you were in front of me. Ah,
Because I jumped about where I thought I normally did, but you hadn't jumped yet, and so
Yeah.
I was a little bit afraid to jump. Ugh. Running co-op is hard.
mm-hmm. Oh, I may have screwed that up.
Why?
Nothing. We're good.
I had to cancel those knots,
Yeah.
which I never have to do on PC.
I let go of my knot a little bit early.
Interesting.
I usually let go like as soon as you grab onto it. I let go right before you grabbed onto it, and it backed up a tiny bit.
Interesting.
This will be well faster than average.
Oh yeah, cool.
It's gonna be close to gold. I can never. This is always shorter than I think, but then I think about the fact that it's shorter than I think.
So now maybe it's longer than you
So then
think?
it might be longer than I think.
Uh-huh.
But it's gonna be way faster than average. I think we're on. I think we're on 102 pace.
Shut your mouth. 317, nice. We really wanted to run Fogs, but it's just too long. Like, before it came out, we wanted to run it, and then we started playing it, we're like, this game is too long.
Yeah.
Which is a bummer. We also just haven't had time to learn new runs, or play anything casually, or clean our home, do anything.
Well, it hasn't helped
exist.
that. Holy crap!
Shh.
Average
Don't
of
look at
820.
it.
820 is pretty good.
Yeah, don't look at it.
820 is not a gimme.
Shh. Shh.
What was I just saying?
Are you looking respectfully, though? Look
What
respectfully, meow.
was I literally just saying? Help me out.
I don't know.
I lost my train of thought completely.
Fogs,
What were you
we
just
haven't
saying?
had time for.
Oh, it doesn't help that I've been grinding this and
well,
Link to the
yeah.
Past.
We've had to
not Link to
do.
the Past,
We've had to
Final
keep
Fantasy.
this ready. We've had to get this ready, and you're trying to get FF1 ready, and yeah, but Steve, we need it to be like 2 hours shorter. So small optimizations are not enough for us to start running it yet. If it gets under 2, let us know.
And honestly, as broken as that game appeared
Yeah,
to
it
be
seems
when we
very
played
broken.
it, I have a good feeling that someday it will be pretty short. Respectful eyes.
Thank you.
I packed you angry eyes, just in case.
I am looking respectfully.
Why does this room exist? What are you?
Oh, you know what I haven't said yet today? You validated your run. I haven't validated my run.
No, you haven't.
Oh dear.
It's okay, we got one coming up.
I'll do it at Rapids. I usually do it at Rapids. I often do it at Rapids. How about that? I want an acapella arrangement of this. Like, I want to own it. Obviously, it is an acapella arrangement, but I want to see the music.
Just one thing at a time.
I know, but I got the wall jump for that. Well, that was my one thing at a time. I got the wall jump first try, which I never ever do. I mean, the problem is we also don't just want to run like a totally super glitched game. That's not the kind of run that we like. So by the time it gets down to 2 hours, I don't know if we'll be interested in the run anymore, right? But maybe there could be like some IL stuff or like single world runs. I feel like that would be an easy thing to add. A single world run, and we could just do play. We could just do sleep.
Okay.
You got it. You got it.
Oh, Jesus, a 57
Don't worry about
entry
it.
time.
It's fine. You got it. Zooping, zooping all day long. Okay, I did it. I invalidated my run also. Just run your game. Don't look. Exactly. Twiz. I mean, you don't have to. We're not gonna run it anytime soon. If we ever did. But it might be a thought if you want people like us who can't do long runs to have a little bit more ability to play. Or if you just don't want to have to run the whole game every time, right? You just do single world stuff. Wow. You almost made it over that tree. That was cool. Yeah, will do, Steve. Thank you. I ended up almost exactly where you were. I was just curious. Now's a great time for donations.
Fuck.
Oh, man. You must have been going straight up and down when that happened. Because I got no extra distance. It's fine. Okay, I wasn't sure. That one was a weird one. Nice! That is so much faster than going down the waterfall. Aww. Invalid run. Bye, Ralph. Where are you going? Yeah, I miss the happy music. We used to get the happy music and now we don't. We figured out how to get rapids first try every time, but we still...
Wouldn't let me jump.
We have not figured out the music. Because I don't think you were really watching runs for a while. The pulley that you have to pull that opens like the sluice that makes us go out to the rapids. We used to get there and we would pull it and then it would just reload us in that same screen. It was a super bummer. So we fixed that. But it's still just like weird music all the time. You're good, dude. Just run your game. Don't look. Might have saved you a half a second. Probably wasn't really worth it. Big one. You're good. I hate that that's like just far enough you can't make it in a single double jump. That's weird. Whee! Gotcha. We got it. We got it. We're good. Easy peasy. Rice and cheesy. Never saw one. Yes, we did.
Yeah,
actually.
we've seen
We
several
saw a couple
103s.
103s. We just never submitted a 103. You did it.
I almost choked it away.
But you did
Jesus. How bad is that chapter 7
it was
though?
pretty bad chapter 7, I'm not gonna lie.
837. And it was all the rapids. Because the first half was great. Honestly, the first half was probably as well as we've ever done the first half of that chapter.
It was not a good rapids, sir.
That was a
I love
terrible
you
rapids.
deeply.
Oh, shut up. That was a terrible rapids. Oh, I almost choked that away big time.
That's true. Steve came in, and at the very beginning, Steve said, I've gotten a whole bunch of world records this